Welcome to the podcast that makes you laugh, the show that every redneck rock star can relate to, bringing that fire on our podcast empire. It's the Neanderthals from Leander. We're live in Bass Ham Studios. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your host, Chris.
Gator.
And Blake. Okay, this hits close to home. Actually, not so close, turns out. Texas Pete is being sued by a guy from California because he wanted a genuine Texas hot sauce experience. So he picked himself up some Texas Pete and realized that it was made in Carolina.
That's got to be worth a couple $1 million, right?
That's where my brain goes here. Now, the Texan in me wants to be like, fuck Texas Pete, you know? But, you know, I like Texas Pete. It's good.
You know how much shit is branded with the Texas flag made in China?
Yeah, all of it. I buy it, too.
Yeah.
They fucking got my number, bro. So does Texas Pete, apparently.
But I think that's a little different. I think we have to get a little bit more resolution in this problem we're looking at. Because it's the hot sauce, it's Texas hot sauce, right? It's not like they're selling Texas flags, right? They're like, hey, our hot sauce is Texas hot sauce, but we make it in North Carolina. So how is it Texas hot sauce?
It makes me think immediately of the New York City.
Yeah, exactly.
Pace picante sauce, which isn't from New York City, but you identify those two things because Pace's picante sauce's whole thing was like, why are you buying this other hot sauce that's from New York City?
I guess who's a bigger asshole here? The guy from California, which first of all, fuck him, right? We can all agree?
Yeah, he wins just
because.
Yeah, like,
he's not like in Texas from California. He's just from California.
He's by proxy, like by proximity, he just is the asshole of the.
Like, why is he even stepping in the first place? You know what I mean?
And so I guess his argument is that it takes away from local Texas businesses that make actual Texas hot sauce.
Yeah, so he's right, but he's also the douchebag of the story.
Yeah. Dude, quit being a wuss.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, you didn't like your hot sauce? Like, surely you can sue them for a couple $1 million, you know?
And I bet he liked the hot sauce.
I bet he did too.
Because it's fucking good.
I bet he's about to get a lifetime supply of Texas Pete hot sauce.
Dude, I'd be down for that.
Right? That would be the thing to do. Be like instead of like going full blown like lawsuit, okay, here it is, like we're doing the lawsuit. Just fucking write him a letter and be like, all right, look, bitch.
Well, in Carolina Pete just doesn't have the same ring to it, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to eat Carolina Pete.
Carolina peppers.
Yeah?
You ever heard of them?
No.
The Carolina Reapers.
Oh, I have heard of that one.
So that might even market it differently. You know what I mean? And then what if the guy from like
hey, did you
New Jersey came down? He's like, these aren't from Carolina Reapers. These are from Tennessee. And then he sues them. And then what? That because it doesn't represent people from Tennessee well, or people from northern Nebraska. You know, because they have peppers up there. They're Nebraskas, is what they call them. They're really spicy on the Richter scale of like 25.
The Richter scale?
Yeah.
I think it's Scoville, right?
No, that's bee stings, bro. Totally different.
Schmidt Pain Index.
Yeah. No, that's different too.
Something else.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, okay. I think the guy's a punk bitch, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's a frivolous lawsuit. Also, I guess I'm kind of like, fuck Texas Pete, but I still like it. I don't know.
What if he gave all the money to Texans?
Well, like Dairy Queen isn't from Texas, but I'm still, you know, they rep Texas. No.
Where's it from?
I don't know.
I'm never going to eat Dairy Queen again.
Not Texas?
I can't do it anymore.
I'm going to sue them.
And they say that's what I like about Texas, but they're not Texas.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No. I'm shocked.
And Whataburger isn't from Texas anymore either, but
I don't like
beaten that
Whataburger
horse to death.
Yeah, but they were.
They were. Not no more.
Dang.
This stuff's made in Chicago. All right, let's see what's in the box.
Sweet.
Today we are drinking New Luge Straight Bourbon Whiskey, non-chill filtered. This bottle looks fancy too. It's got a handwritten proof, percentage, and batch. You want me to read the back?
Is it a lot?
This very small batch of 4 to 6 year MGP bourbon was blended to give consistent flavors in each batch. Our goal is to offer a non-chill filtered bourbon that gives unique tasting notes and a balanced finish. That's pretty. I mean, if you're gonna write some shit, they're just like, yeah, it's bourbon. Here's how
it wasn't super long. That's what I appreciate about you.
All right, shut the fuck up. Not bad. Second one was good too.
Second one might have been better.
Shots? Yeah, will you give me a shot glass? And today, we're in front of a live studio audience.
What's up, audience?
They're silent tonight.
Yeah.
They're here. They're a phantom audience of sorts.
They're taking a piss.
Oh, at the same time.
Yeah, you can't hear it though. Well, we see.
I hope they're pouring whiskey. Let's just take a piss now.
You're pass that around.
Oh yeah, I gotta pass a lot of these around to the audience.
So, shit, you got a little towel there.
Yeah.
I saw
Cheers.
this. Cheers.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. Okay.
Tink, tink. Nulu Reserve straight bourbon whiskey. Oh. Yeah.
Hot.
All right, let's get into it.
It goes good with Taco Bell, let me tell you.
It does go good to Taco Bell.
Doesn't it?
Would you put Texas Pete on Taco Bell?
Yeah.
No.
I would.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For
I would
sure.
just put Taco Bell sauce on it.
Yeah, the more I think about it, dude, I'm just not mad at the guy. I'm just not mad at Texas Pete. Like, I get it. They want to sell shit to Texans. They think Texas is cool. You know?
Yeah. Who doesn't think Texas is cool? The guy in California thought Texas was cool. That's why he bought the shit.
That's why he's all defending it.
That's why he's mad.
Yeah.
He's like, this isn't real cool.
like
This
there's no-
is fake cool.
Hey,
So Alamo in South Carolina.
do your research, guy.
Yeah, fuck you. And he's from California, so.
So I noticed you have a towel over there, and I saw this topic come across, and I want to get into it because I'm curious. It says bath towel etiquette specifically, but I'm wondering, is it bath towel etiquette or hand towel etiquette? Or
No,
both?
bath towel etiquette. That's where I want to go, is bath towel etiquette.
I think there's a double. We need to go into both though.
Okay. The bath towel situation in my bathroom is kind of fucked up because we have this rack that's hanging on, it's got like 5 or 6 hooks on it or whatever right next to the shower.
Yeah.
And, one of the things that will send me into a blind fucking rage is if my bath towel isn't there. Because when I take my bath towel and use it and I'm like, oh, I need to get a new one or clean one.
Yeah,
I throw it over there and then I get a new one,
you hang it back up.
And then check this out. Even if my bath towel is the only bath towel, I'll be like, oh, we're clearly missing a bath towel here, right?
We've gone through this before.
We're down one bath towel. So I'm going to go get a second bath towel and make sure I hang it. Wait, there's more. So the way the hooks work, maybe this is just me being weird. I think it is. The way the hooks are hung up, I'm taller than my wife, right? Like, it makes more sense that my bath towel is further away. That's me trying to be chivalrous,
Sure.
You're
You're cold and you gotta reach longer.
But for some reason, I'll still reach all the way across, grab the bath towel furthest away, and then it's all wet. And I'm like, how can we not find a rhythm? Well, I've been married to this chick for like 10 years. How can we not find a rhythm with the bath towels?
So,
Know what I'm saying?
last time this came up, I think you took something of hers and hid it somewhere. Do you all remember this?
Like a towel or something?
I can't remember what it was. It was something. It was funny though.
Probably razors.
I think you need to reestablish the point,
What's that?
and make her get out of the shower for something that, Now, she did hang it back up at least.
No, sometimes it's just not there.
Sometimes it's not there.
And
That's even worse.
Is this a thing that happens in bathrooms across America?
So, in my bathroom, I have the hook that's next to the shower, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I leave my bath towel hanging on that hook, my bath towel will get used.
Okay.
Literally all the way out of the shower, across the bathroom, and into the bathtub, there is another towel hook there, right? And so I hang my towel on that towel hook. And then when I get in the shower, I take the towel off the towel hook and hang it on the hook next to the shower, and then rinse, repeat. And then my towel doesn't get fucked with.
That's smart. See, you figured out a way around it. And I do have a hook on the back of the door. Maybe that's the way I need to be. Hang the towel on the back of the door. And then...
It won't get used if it's out of reach, because once it's out of reach, it's going to look for a towel anyways.
Yeah.
Then you're only in jeopardy if there's not a towel in the cabinet either.
Yeah, but why is it up to me to make sure that the towels are stocked?
Why don't you just not use a towel and go jump in the bed?
Sometimes you do.
Yeah,
If my towel's not there, that's definitely what I do. I walk out soaking wet and go give her a big hug. I'm like, here, now you're wet too. It's your fault.
yeah, or go roll around the carpet or something.
No, I don't do that. I have kids and dogs. It's gross.
I didn't think that through. It would work though. You dry off.
Do you have towel
wars?
issues? Towel wars?
Yeah, dude. It's a pain in the ass. We have the same kind of rack setup situation going on.
So when I read this topic, I was thinking that there was going to be a conundrum of the appropriate uses of a hand towel in a bathroom. Like, say you go to somebody's house for a barbecue or something, and you go in and use the restroom, and they have the restroom's all nice and clean, and they have the soaps in the dish, and the pretty little hand towels that are all fucking
I probably wouldn't touch it.
hung up neatly.
But if there's a towel that looks like, if it's a hand towel that looks like it's there to be used, then it's only for after you wash your hands. Wash your hands, dry them off in the towel.
So you go, don't even dry off your hands?
If it's like decorative,
use...
it's got seashells on it and shit. Yeah, I'm probably not even going to touch it. Wipe them off of my pants.
Which works on some occasions, but what if you're wearing shorts like fishing shorts?
Wipe them off on my shirt.
Yeah.
What if you're wearing like a fishing shirt though?
On my handkerchief.
What if you have like a fishing handkerchief?
That's smart. You carry a handkerchief. That actually is smart.
Oh,
I say handkerchief. It's a bandana,
it's
right?
A bandana.
It's a hanky.
But it works. Dude, yeah. God, I'm getting old.
You can wipe your butt with it too, right?
In a shitty situation? Yeah, absolutely. That's why it's there.
Especially if you don't have socks on.
Well, and that's where I was going to go too. Like, what if you go into the guest bathroom and make a mess and you're like, well, I could clean it up or I could not. Don't know what to do here. Do I ruin the towels also?
Just throw them under the sink, bro.
Do I leave the mess?
Just throw them under the sink.
Do I leave the mess or do I ruin the towels? You know the situation you're in? And you're not going to go out. There's 50 people out there. You're not going to go out there and like announce it to the world. Like, hey, I just destroyed this bathroom.
I need help.
There's shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I was in here for a long time. I just realized there's shit everywhere.
I just realized.
Hey, where do you keep your shit towels? You don't want to fuck up your nice ones, you know?
No. The polite thing to do is discreetly, after you clean everything up, discreetly you go out and you tell the host, hey, someone in there shit all over your nice towels. Just letting you know.
Yeah,
I don't know who it was.
Dude, you definitely clean up the mess, and usually there's like a shower with that really high window, the little tiny slider.
Oh, throw it out the window.
Shit out the window. Get rid of the evidence, dude.
Then like 6 weeks later, he's telling you a story. Dude.
Somebody wrecked my towels and threw them out the window.
Kids, man. Some people's kids.
Man. Anyways, that's where I thought we were going with the whole thing.
I think,
but yeah, try keeping your towel away from, you know,
out of reach.
Out of reach. Yep.
I think, going back to the handkerchief, fucking bandana thing, that shit comes in useful like all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Cleaning sunglasses, like, you know, you want to wash your hands, there's no shit there, there's no paper towel. Like, dude, all the time.
Being chivalrous.
Yeah, someone spills something and,
yep.
you know.
Yeah, they need to wipe their butt. Somebody else does, you know.
Dude, even that. Yeah, for sure. That, like, if I was in a spot where I was like, I need to shit in the woods or behind a dumpster or something, absolutely. I would use my handkerchief to wipe my ass and I'd leave it there.
What if your bro had to use it?
Well, yeah, I was going to say, what if I was in a spot where I had to shit?
I would give it to you, for sure.
He's like, you can use it when I'm done. Huh.
Well, I'm going to rip it in half.
Yeah, you fold it. So you just fold the shitty part inside and it's good.
Oh,
it's
no.
good to go again.
No,
yeah, it won't leak out, man.
You rip it in half, bro. That's a use and dispose.
Yeah, that too.
You rip it in half. That's much smart. You don't want to fold. It might squish out. Like, you don't want to play those games.
You just
and dude, let's be real. Like, you know, fabric is porous.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You're gonna
and handkerchiefs don't. Honestly, they don't really soak up that much. Like they're not good for wiping off.
Yeah, it's definitely not good for 2 wipes, dude. But you could rip it in half. You could rip it in half twice even, and use quarters.
We went to where did we go recently? Oh, it was the UFC fights. We went to the UFC fights, and I bought 2 big fucking beers, like the biggest beers that they sell, and I needed 2 because that's as many as they would sell me at one time, right?
Yeah.
So I had 2 beers, and I'm like being real careful as I'm walking back to my seat.
$46.
And I'm yeah, it was expensive.
Jeez.
You know, I'm just bragging. It's a humble flex. Humble brag. I could afford 2 beers at the same
2
time.
beers. Yeah.
So anyway, I'm like sneaking through the crowd. I'm trying to get back to my seat. Don't spill a drop, right? I'm like, boom, nailed it. There's this chick in front of me that, like, she had obviously spent a lot of time on her hair, okay? And I was conscious of it. And also, I hadn't drank any of my beer yet. They're both still full, right? Well, then, like, someone needs to get, I don't remember what happened. Someone needed to get by or something. And I was standing, and I didn't want to, like, them to cross in front of me where my beers were, because then I would spill, right? So I went forwards, and I was trying to allow them to go behind me. Well, anyway, when they get behind me, they do something fucking stupid, and they bump me, right? And I go, psh, and dude, I splashed beer all over this chick, right? And I was like, fuck! God damn it! Like, that's what I was trying to avoid. I'm stone cold sober still. I'm not the fucking asshole that spills beer on the people in front of me, and yet here I am, you know?
Yep.
And of course, she's like, you know, she doesn't like scream or make a scene, but I can tell that she's just like, God damn it. I knew these shitholes behind me were going to spill beer on me. Like, that's what they're going to do. And so I gave her my handkerchief and I was like, I'm so sorry. I promise this isn't going to be a thing. Someone fucking bumped me. And, you know, it at least made it right in the moment. She still left early and was fucking mad the whole time. Sucks for her man, cause,
yeah, you ruined his time.
Yeah.
You're an asshole, dude. The hanky didn't even make up for it.
But I didn't even do it.
At least you didn't have to fight him.
For a second, yeah.
You're like, oh,
after
fuck.
you just like, I probably dumped the equivalent of an entire beer on her.
Oh my God.
Because it's, those big beers are like 2 beers each, right? And I splashed both of them. And like, you know, so like, if I've just lost a quarter of each one, that's a whole beer.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Was it cold?
Yeah, just bought it.
Cold beer.
It's probably like $30 worth of beer.
Dude.
Vince, you think I spilled this shit on purpose? You know how much money that cost?
Yeah.
Come on.
It's like putting drugs in Halloween candy. Like
Nobody does that.
That's not profitable.
Halloween's coming up.
Hell yeah, it is.
Y'all gonna put drugs in Halloween candy?
Hell yeah, I am.
But then I'm gonna eat them all.
Yeah. You fucking don't give that shit out for free. You want candy? It's $20, dude. It's not trick or treat. It's money and fucking treat.
You learn how the real world works, kid.
They were putting razor blades in candy when we were kids. Remember all that stuff?
Fucking economics.
No, that never happened. I never got a razor blade.
They didn't actually do it, but they were like...
But they talked about it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it could.
See, that's what it is. Someone wrote a stupid... they were like, yeah, but wouldn't it be shitty if they did, though? Remember the guy from Billy Madison? It'd be cool if we did, though.
Yeah.
It's that. Someone just came up with a shitty story, and they were like, oh, what if someone put razor blades in the candy? And everyone was like, oh my God. For no reason. It was just manifesting things to be outraged about. Because back then we didn't have the internet to be outraged about stupid shit. So the news had to tell us what to be outraged about.
During holidays, too,
So,
yeah.
So yeah, they made up a fucking...
Now they're saying fentanyl.
Well, but
That's
not in candy, though.
Yeah, they're saying that, but not to like get people fucked up, but to kill them.
Yeah, but again, why would you do that?
People are fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, but that costs money. Why not just put like, I don't know, antifreeze or something?
I'm pretty sure most ways of killing people cost money.
You do it cheap.
Oh, yeah, and buy a knife.
Razor blades.
Yeah.
Actually, razor blades are expensive.
They are.
Have you bought razor blades lately?
Well, fuck, man. What are we going to put in the kids' candy?
I say we just give them fucking candy.
I mean, that's the cheapest thing. And that shit ain't cheap either.
No shit, dude.
Do you guys do so when I'm buying candy, like this lead up to Halloween, I've already bought probably like 6 bags of candy.
Cool. Can I have some?
Yeah, because
No.
you can't find any for like the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's all gone.
It's all gone already.
But if you try to, if you're a dickhead and you wait till the last minute to buy Halloween candy, then you're going to end up spending like $200.
And you're going to get the bullshit candy.
Yeah. So what I try to do is buy like the Reese's and the Twix and all the good shit. But I go for like the last 2 months, every time I go to the grocery store, I'm going to buy 1 bag of candy, you know?
You know you can buy cases of the full-size bars from Walmart?
Yeah, but I don't want to be that guy. Kids will be coming to my door all night, knocking on it and shit.
There's full-size bars over there, man.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, you put them at your neighbor's house.
Do y'all like doing the trick-or-treating thing?
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. Which part? Going out and doing it or handing out candy?
Answering the fucking door all night.
I've never done that in my life.
Dude, it gives me anxiety. I'm just sitting there waiting for someone to knock on the door.
The times that I did it right, like my brother came over and we sat down I had a bench right next to the front door. And we just sat there with a bottle of whiskey and drank whiskey all night and scared the kids as they came up and gave them candy.
You're not even dressed up.
No. Yeah.
I feel like there's some pedophiles or something over there. Scary.
They're drinking whiskey.
They come up to us, they're like, trick or treat. We're like, you gotta knock on the door or something, you know? They go knock on the door and then we go behind them. Rah! Gotcha.
Dumbass. Here's some candy. Fuck off.
Yeah. It's a fucking great time, dude. Did it for like 3 years in a row.
Yeah, I feel like that would be more fun. Sitting out front is definitely the way to be because once I'm done giving out candy, I don't want to answer the door anymore. Turn the fucking light off.
Yeah.
Which is the international sign for fuck off. I'm not giving out candy anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't work all the time, though.
No, they still not. What about the dickhead, like, teenager that's like 17? You're like, bro.
Yeah.
They
You
come
get a
knocking at
fucking
like
job.
fucking 1 a.m.
I don't have any candy for you, dude. Guy.
Dude, guy. Get a job.
Get a job.
Go read a book.
You just want a job. Come mow my yard tomorrow, fucker.
That's probably a microaggression. Actually, that's probably a regular aggression.
Yeah, you can't say stuff like that anymore.
What?
It's aggressive.
Get a job?
Like the insurance company.
You can't tell people to get a job anymore? It's unfortunate. What am I going to tell my kids?
All the problems would be solved if I could just tell them to get a job.
All right, kids, don't get a job.
I never thought of that. I should just get a job.
I'm too afraid to tell them because of social backlash and.
All right, let's take a shot. New Loose Straight Bourbon Whiskey. What is it? Shot number 3?
Two.
2.
Wait, it's one shot, right?
1. One more again.
I have a shirt that says that. It might be the most appropriate shirt I've ever worn. Speaking of, coming soon to our website, Whiskey and Whiskers swag.
Merchandise.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Please contribute to capitalism. We will probably not even break even.
Whew.
Hot.
So go ahead.
Uh-oh. Rock, paper, scissors.
All right. Did you see the deer attack?
No, but I've seen deer before, and deer are fucking scary when they attack.
So this lady's like letting
attack.
her dogs out her front door, and she's got the Ring camera, so that's the camera, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And there's this deer that's like standing next to her car in her driveway, and her dogs go like running off and shit. And then she kind of like walks out to the car a little bit, and then the deer starts walking, and then the deer gets a little like, hey, how about I just fucking kill you?
Like side eye, the fucking deer sweating you, you know?
Yeah, and the deer gores fuck out of her, and like pins her up against the wall, and is like bucking his horns at her and shit.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how you fight that.
Yeah, so the dude comes out and, she tries to hit it with her purse. She's got a purse. She's like whacking it.
Damn.
It's not effective.
It's pretty gnarly. And then, I guess the husband comes out, but he's like 75, you know? And eventually he gets it scared off a little bit. And then he like tries to grab the dogs and shit. The dogs are going crazy and barking and stuff.
Yeah, they didn't do shit, did they?
Mm-mm.
Fucking
they weren't
bitch ass dogs.
They were shit doing dogs. They were little tiny. They couldn't have done shit.
See, what I'm taking away from this is dogs are too soft nowadays.
They made a bunch of barking noises, and probably that's what got the old man to come outside.
I guess that's something. Yeah, I saw it was a fucked up video where a deer stomps like a collie or a golden retriever or something, like a family dog. Mm-hmm. And this deer stomps it to death in the gutter, like fucking American History X, dude. Kills the shit out of it. Yeah. Fuck you, deer. That's why we shoot them, right?
You don't see it happen too often, but I do remember in the early days of YouTube, there being a video of a hunter sitting in a ground blind, and a deer comes up behind him, and it startles him, and deer fucks him up pretty bad.
They've got weapons, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bad.
He goes for the gun, but the deer, like, fucks him up pretty good.
That's what I mean.
Feet, dude.
If it gets that close to you, you're kind of fucked. You're like, he's got spikes on his head and shit.
Yeah, and he's bigger, stronger than you are.
And he's
definitely
like
stronger.
Super aggression issues.
I might got him by about 20 pounds.
Microaggressions.
All right. Could you fight a deer? And I mean a badass, like a whitetail, but a badass whitetail. He's fucking stacked and he's got horns.
You'd have to
antlers, right?
You'd have to wrestle it, dude.
Would you fight one of those for, let's call it $10,000? You got to fight it and you get a framing hammer.
$10,000 and a framing hammer?
Yeah.
Wait, a framing hammer to fight with or as a prize?
No, let's fight with.
Oh, okay.
You think you could take a deer, like a badass deer with fucking antlers?
With the framing hammer?
And he's pissed. Like he's fighting you.
Oh, he knows he's fighting?
Yeah.
Out the gates?
Yeah.
Not like he's eating out of my hand
No.
and I might could take him with the framing hammer?
Yeah, he's coming at you, dude. Like you're the woman in the video, and you're pinned up against your car, and you've got a framing.
What's the time limit?
Dude,
you have like 30 seconds.
Like your odds?
He had a gourd.
Is this like 30 seconds
He
in
had
the
a
ring?
gourd against the house.
Is this like 30 seconds in the ring?
No, you got to fight it to the death, bro.
Well, look.
Or either you die or
here's
it dies.
the deal. If a deer pins me and I got a framing hammer, we're going to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she had the purse, dude.
I will not go quietly into the night, you know?
You think you could beat it to death
You
with a
can
hammer?
strike that thing just right and
Yeah.
end it, dude. Yeah.
I mean, probably. You know, barring like I catch a horn in the heart or something like that.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's just you hold it right there, dude. You let it dig deep, and you just hold those antlers, and then you smash it.
Dude, you know, it's a fight. Anything can happen in a fight. You know, I don't want that to get
What's
twisted at all.
What's the most badass animal you think you could beat with a framing?
Oh my god!
Fucking goose.
Like a horse? Would you fight a horse with a framing hammer?
A horse will fucking kill you, dude.
Yeah, dude, that wouldn't be fair. They're like significantly bigger than you. Deer's one thing because they can be about as big as a guy. You know, like 200 pounds.
Yeah, but a big one with good horns can be. Yeah,
That's still an animal.
That's
an animal.
big ass animal.
A horse would be not even fair, dude.
Dude, we're the squishiest, softest fucking animal. We're Dude, we suck.
Yeah, but we have framing
suck.
hammers, dude.
That's the only thing that's like evens the playing
We have
field.
framing hammers and fire, dude.
Yeah, framing hammers, dude. So who are you going to take on, dude? Is it going to be a grizzly bear?
Would you fight a goose with a framing hammer?
No.
What about a shark?
No.
Alligator.
Like in the water? No,
Alligator.
for sure not.
Dude, I want something bigger. If, for a shark, I want like a broomstick. or
Rattlesnake. Would you fight a rattlesnake with a fucking hammer?
Probably not.
something. Dude, a kid
You
in my
get your hand too
neighborhood got
close.
bit by a rattlesnake last night.
Who got bit?
A kid in my neighborhood.
Ouch.
Like
You know
he's-
for sure he was fucking with that snake, right?
No, he's taking out trash.
And then he saw a snake and was like fucking with it.
Dude, if a snake rattles, you got to know not to fuck with it, right?
Not if you're a kid.
That's stupid.
Actually, no, that's dumb.
That's dumb.
If
I remember being a kid and knowing that if a snake rattles, you run the other way.
dude, I still fuck with it. Still to this day, I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, yeah. Once you're established that it's there and you're out of striking distance,
Then you gotta fuck with it. You're going
yeah,
back.
then you go back and fuck with it.
And then it bites you. And they're like, oh,
No, you go back and fuck with it strategically, right? Like,
with a framing hammer.
you throw it, you know?
See, we're smarter than they are.
Yeah. I can throw it from further than he can strike me.
Yeah, broomstick. Broomstick is probably a better weapon in the rattlesnake.
And
arena.
shark. Broomstick's good for sharks, dude.
Pokey pokey.
Yeah, you pokey.
What if you had a fire extinguisher? That might be kind of good.
Dude, dogs used to be tough. You remember Old Yeller?
Like, didn't he like beat up a deer?
or
Mountain lion, I think.
where the red
Oh, yeah.
fern grows? He fucking, yeah, dude.
White fang.
Now we've got these bitch ass fucking dogs that can't even scare off a deer.
You see with the microaggressions, man.
Dances
It's
with
not.
wolves.
It's not fair to deer or
Or
dogs.
dogs. Well, and the reason dogs are getting soft is because we pamper them, right? Just like we pamper the people. Now there's like a gourmet fucking dog food place.
Dogs.
You can pay like $100 so your dogs can eat at this gourmet dog food restaurant.
It's about time they had this for dogs. Okay, that's how I feel about
Dude,
it.
my dogs eat shit out of the trash. Like if you shit in the trash, they would eat it.
Hell yeah! It's
Why
good.
why the fuck are people paying $100 for their dog?
Tastes just like it smells. Fucking delicious. Dude.
That folded up fucking handkerchief with shit on it? Yeah, the dogs ate that.
Yeah, they eat indiscriminately for sure. They will eat shit that kills them.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, they would probably just enjoy a Big Mac, like, equally as much,
Have
if
you
not more.
Have you seen the cartoon? It's like a dog and he's in a doctor's office with an x-ray up of his stomach and it's just a bunch of socks and shit. And the doctor's like, we need to talk about your diet.
For real though.
Why do you eat socks and underwear?
And napkins and poop.
A whole loaf of bread.
Yeah,
A whole block of cheese?
sandwiches in one bite.
Bro, I went the other morning to Round Rock Donuts, maybe a weekend or two ago. We went to Round Rock Donuts, bought a whole fucking, like, the big box of kolaches and shit, you know,
Uh-huh.
and brought them home, and I ate, like, 2 of those kolaches. It was delicious. And then I left them on the counter because it's early, and my house is a bunch of teenagers and women. They sleep until, like, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I leave it on the counter, and they finally get up and go for breakfast, and the dog ate, like, a dozen kolaches.
Dude, that's can't be healthy.
A dozen jalapeno kolaches.
Like, you're gonna die. Do you know you're gonna die now?
Dude,
Just that much bread. Like,
I got
you're-
the dog by 100 pounds. I can't eat a dozen jalapeno kolaches.
Oh my
You know what I'm
god,
saying?
dude! Oh my god, your poor backyard.
And the dog's just like, then I'll die happy.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't give a fuck.
Nah. Mission accomplished, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Go out like a king. You rub my belly until I go.
To like diarrhea everywhere. Jalapenos.
Fucking zero shames here. Just like looking at you happy wagging their tail. Like nothing even happened. Like, I didn't even know, bro.
You didn't see me eat it? I didn't eat it. I'll eat another one. You got any more?
What's up? You got kolaches? I heard you got kolaches today. Dogs are assholes, dude.
So, did y'all see the protester at the Rams game this last weekend?
He got trucked.
Yeah. Ran out onto the field with like a pink flare. Just running around being a dickhead, right? And then, I guess the security was having some trouble corralling him. And one of the players just like, boom. Like, dude, he didn't fucking truck him like they're trying to. They made it sound like this dude just leveled him. He just like,
Kind of level.
nothing. He kind of leveled him.
He was just bigger than him, and he ran
Yeah.
into him, and he fell over. That's what happens.
So now the protester is suing the Rams he filed a police report against the Rams for assault.
Homie for assault? You're on a football field, dude. I thought the rules don't apply there.
Isn't that trespassing?
I can't imagine anybody in the entire, like...
That's like Tom Brady fucking, that dude that threw him to the ground last weekend. Did you see that bullshit? That was some bullshit. That's like Tom Brady pressing charges on that guy and being like, that was assault. It's a legal hit on me.
Dude,
assault. if you're on a fucking football field.
Yeah. And you're not even supposed to be on a football field. However, if you're on a football field, you got to expect, like, there's a greater than zero chance that you're about to get leveled by somebody. Anybody. It doesn't matter. If you're on a football field,
you're lucky to
there's
get
a chance.
Fucking tased and end up with a frontal lobe seizure, dude.
And I guess he's saying he got a concussion and some bruises and stuff. But man,
dude, one concussion's not. In football, like what's the rule? Like 100, concussions, you get the FTE or whatever bullshit it is.
CT.
FTE. What is FTE?
Fuck the concussions. I don't know.
FTC.
So dude gets one concussion. Like, so what? Dude, who hasn't had a concussion?
Plus, he's running around on a football field. He's not supposed to be there.
I got a concussion on a football field one time. Nobody knew.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Shake it off.
Yeah.
Dude, he was trespassing, bro. You can't do that. You can't go protest. Like, that doesn't make sense.
How far one direction do you have to be like, oh yeah, that guy was assaulted? You know what I mean? Who thinks that? Is there anybody that thinks that?
Yeah.
Or is everybody in the world, can we all just agree that guy deserved to get leveled?
That guy deserved to get leveled. There are a shit ton of people that think, dude, it's broken, man. It's broken.
I bet it hurt.
Yeah, I bet it hurt.
I bet that sucked.
He was like, well, I was running around on the field protesting and somebody tackled me. And it's, what? What did you think was going to happen? Like, they're going to ask you politely to leave? No.
No, he should.
He just expected to get hit by a security guard, not by a football player.
He's like, you didn't get fucking tased.
Yeah, he should have.
Should have got tased.
Did they think they're just going to, like, stop the game?
By the way, heads up, Los Angeles security guards. Like, you can't catch a motherfucker. Fucking shoot him.
That's what everyone else in Los Angeles does.
Well, not so much there anymore. I don't even know if they're allowed to have guns or tasers now. But in the rest of the country, at least, shoot him.
Yeah, shooting him in front of all those people might be a bad look.
I mean, with the taser. Shoot him with the taser. You know, to be or a
paintball gun or something.
Something.
Couldn't you taser him after he gets leveled? Right?
Don't they have like the beanbag shotguns?
I think the NFL needs to just. First of all, I hope the Rams completely back their players and they're like, dude, guys, don't even worry about this. Right? We're gonna get our best lawyers on it. And they will because they're implicated as well. So they got to cover their own ass. Just hopefully they don't throw their players under the bus and be like, "Oh, they're fired because of unsports." What do you even get? What
somebody else will hire that guy.
Yeah, for sure. But then, second of all, the NFL needs to come out and be like, "Look, this is a football field. If you're on the football field, there's a chance you might get tackled. Okay, don't be on the football field."
Yeah,
isn't there already a rule against that? Just like,
do we have to tell everybody though? Like, I guess that's what it is.
Like, if you're not playing football, don't go out there. Are you going to go out there and play football? No, you're running around with a pink smoke bomb.
You're going to get leveled.
Yeah. You're going to get hurt. You don't have pads on. Ouch, man.
Did he think he could outrun the athletes?
I think that's what the problem was he was clearly outrunning the security guards and the athletes were like, all right, guys, this is a fucking...
He's right there.
This is a kangaroo court. You know, this is fucking
in hindsight,
ridiculous.
Somebody should have tossed him a football right before he got hit. You know?
We're trying to fucking do our thing out here. We're trying to perform.
Touch the football. Bam.
Oh, that would have been fucking dope, though. If the quarterback just, like, drilled him, thoink, like, off the side of his head, and then someone smears him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he caught it. Sorry.
Thought we were playing football out here on the football field, you know?
Silly me.
That's crazy. Assault, man.
It won't stick. I feel like any judge worth his salt at all is going to be like, this is ridiculous. Get the fuck out of my court.
Worth his salt.
Well, in this day and age, things are happening like Apple's being asked to remove emojis because they are
microaggressions.
Yeah. Passive aggressive microaggressions.
Yeah, I think tackling somebody is a little bit more than a microaggression.
Is that a macro? No, that's too broad.
No, dude, I disagree. You can tackle somebody with zero aggression.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems okay.
You can tackle somebody in a loving
I don't want to
way.
be the one that's like, that seems kind of aggressive.
No, I mean, a lot of people tackle people for fun, you know?
Aggressive people. I know what you're saying.
Do you though?
I do.
Okay.
You can level somebody and then like help them up,
Yeah, and be friends.
and be friends.
But don't send someone a thumbs up emoji because
That's offensive.
That is
fuck 'em.
offensive.
You can fuck them up.
Why is that offensive now?
I don't know, but I use it a lot, like in corporate setting. So hopefully it doesn't stick.
Well, like the okay. Remember okay? Like you touch your pointy finger to your thumb.
Okay is a tricky though, because if somebody texts you something and you text back K, I mean you fully mean okay, but they look at it like it's wrong,
Do they?
Yeah.
Does anyone really fucking care? I'm talking about the emoji too, but even yeah, like if you give them the okay emoji, I still use that as a hand signal. Like if you're trying to tell someone to back up, and you're doing this, come on, and then you do the little pinchy fingers, the crab fingers, just a little bit more, and then you go boom, okay.
Crab people.
But now I guess that's offensive or something.
Is this American Sign Language?
That's okay. I don't know.
I think in sign language it means asshole or something.
Blake, you know ASL.
Yeah, that's not really a thing.
This is okay.
But it gets the point across. At what point does it actually become a bad thing, though? That's the weird thing. Is like if enough people say it's bad, then it's bad.
Looks like a bird, kind of.
I just don't know if there's enough people that actually think it's bad, or if that's just like a meme on the internet.
Caw.
If the world's too sensitive for words or emojis, we're all in trouble.
I don't know. You could do an offensive emoji, but I've never seen it.
They have a middle finger one,
Yeah, that's not offensive.
but it's the finger.
It's just communicating. Communicating.
International communications,
It's wearing me out, guys. All this, I'm offended by stuff.
Are you offended by the offended?
I am.
You offended me?
I'm an offender.
We don't take kindly to people who don't take kindly.
An offended. Yeah, it's rough, dude. It's just like everything. Now emojis, like what? How? How are we at that point?
All right. I think here's the deal. There's things that are offensive in language or in emojis or pictures or whatever.
Songs,
Movies,
movies,
all of it.
Books.
Right. Life, culture, whatever. But we can't censor it. Right. Like that's an entirely different problem.
but it makes my feelings hurt.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's enough things to have hurt feelings about that are actually like real. Words. It's first? I don't know. What is it that says you can say whatever the fuck you want to say?
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. What's that? The 13th Amendment or something?
14?
17th. 17th century. That's when it
I
happened.
think it's the second. No, it's the first and the 14th.
First is the worst. Second is the best.
I said first.
Second
Second.
Amendment's guns for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Second Amendment is
Third is the one with the hairy chest.
Dude, people will get outraged over the dumbest shit now. Like, I saw an article, and I want to go into this further, but the article that I attached and sent to the group text or whatever was people that are outraged because Mario's butt was too flat. And they're like, that's not how Mario's built. He's got a flat butt.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. It wasn't right.
So the reason I sent it though, that's just people being fucking dumb. I don't even
dude.
know.
That stuff's important, man.
What actually upset me, and which was a story even before the flat butt offense, right? I guess Chris Pratt is the voice of Mario in the new Mario movie, and they released a trailer. It's not even a full trailer. It's just like a little short,
Yeah.
And we get to see King Koopa come up. He looks dope as fuck. He's played by Jack Black, and they use like the facial shit to make it kind of look like him a little bit.
Yeah.
And dude, Jack Black fucking crushes it. Like Koopa's scary, but still like Jack Black, not scary,
He looks like Koopa these days.
Dude, he crushed it. Jack Black is crushing it. But then Mario falls in, and it's just Chris Pratt. Like, it's just his voice. And we know the Mario voice, right? And there's been a guy that has played Mario since forever, since Mario's been a thing. I don't know if it's the original guy or not, but like, just recently there was a fucking Mario game and you know what I mean? Mario's always around. You can't just change his voice. Like, you can't just make him some fucking guy, right? Like, he's an Italian plumber.
He's a character.
So, I think, Nintendo is trying to create, tension around the flat butt bullshit just so that we stop talking about Chris Pratt's voice. Because let's be real. That Mario, it's a me, Mario, that shit would get annoying for an entire movie. Like, it would get annoying as fuck.
Wait, they're making a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a game.
Mario is a game.
No, I thought they were making a new game.
No, this is a movie.
That's dumb.
So,
The video game movies never make it.
They're like video game characters? Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, we're talking about the movie here. It's the movie. It's the Mario movie. Anyway.
But they haven't made a Mario movie in like a long time, so this is kind of a new thing, right?
There used to be a whole cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't talk like Chris Pratt.
It was dumb. It's a fucking video game. Let it be a video game.
Bob Hoskins played Mario in
Why can it not just be a video
early
game?
90s. And John Leguizamo was Luigi. And I can't remember that motherfucker's name. I always forget it. Plays King Koopa. Anyway, damn it, I almost had it. My point is, they could have hired the voice actor that plays Mario in whatever the fucking most recent Smash Bros was. You know, get that guy that played Mario.
Yeah.
And then he's a voice actor, get him to fucking dial it down a little bit, but still be the Mario voice that we can relate to, you know?
True.
That's my point.
Did y'all ever see the Transylvania movies with Adam Sandler?
No.
I know they're a thing.
It's like a cartoon?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, they made one and he didn't do the voices in like the last one they made. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's where things go south.
Because he had this like vampire voice, and all of a sudden it's like some other guy doing it. You're like, what? This isn't Adam Sandler.
You have to maintain at least a couple characters from sequel to sequel in most cases.
Again, they cast Jack Black as King Koopa, and he really does. From what I can tell, I've only seen fucking 15 seconds of it, right? But he fucking crushes it. And so I don't know.
Who's Luigi? Is Luigi in it?
I didn't see a Luigi in the.
I wonder who's going to be his voice.
There is a Luigi?
Yeah. The studio audience is cluing us in.
Yeah, I don't know. Who cares?
Who should he be as a voice actor? Luigi.
Well,
if
John
they got Chris Pratt.
I don't know, dude.
Owen Wilson.
No.
Robert Redford. He did great in Jeremiah Johnson.
Yeah, he still got it.
Yeah, he'd be a great Luigi. Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, for sure.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, that works.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Are we just naming people now?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find somebody. Somebody's like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's great.
What if they did Bill Burr or something?
Dude, Bill Burr would crush Luigi.
Yeah.
That's an amazing... Yeah, there it is.
He would scream a lot.
Yeah. Perfect. So that's really cool. The new Mario movie starring Chris Pratt and Bill Burr and Jack Black.
I would watch it. That sounds good.
Coming to a video game console near you. That's right. A video game console.
They're really making a fucking Mario movie?
Bro.
It's on console only, dude. It's on console only.
Oh, it's a movie?
Yeah, you can't play it like a video game.
Why the fuck are they making a Mario movie?
Because that's what they do. You got to capitalize on every fucking brand you make, right?
That's not right.
It's going to be a drama about him fighting all these things.
Does that mean that at least there's going to be a new Mario game that comes out soon?
Yeah, and Chris Pratt's going to do the voice of Mario.
Did y'all see Bruce Willis while we're on the topic? Bruce Willis sold all the rights to his deep fakes, like his facial likeness and voice. Because, like Bruce Willis he's retired. And he's
How much did he get?
I don't know. But I think that's smart.
It's smart if you get the right amount of money.
And it's kind of cool that, like, we might get another Die Hard in the future. And it'll probably be better than the last Die Hard because it'll be a deep fake instead of, Bruce Willis.
Yeah, because deepfakes are awesome, dude. You think it'd be good?
I don't know. I think it's smart. Again, so I think Bruce Willis he's got like fucking Parkinson's, but it's not Parkinson's. It's more hardcore. So like aphasia, I think is what they call it. He can't, his brain doesn't connect to like language anymore. So he's slowly going senile and he knows it's coming and he sold his likeness and I don't know. He sold his shit to someone and was like, here, you can make movies with my face.
Give me a few $1 million.
Yeah. I think it's smart.
It is smart.
I hope I can sell my likeness for a few $1 million right before I bite it.
And eventually, I feel like it's got to get to where everything is deep fake. We don't need actors anymore. And we just have voice actors.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, it'll just be Chris Pratt.
And everything, could you imagine?
What's the thing?
Oh, God.
What's the thing where you have a robot that like does the things for you and you're just like, what's it called?
Like an avatar?
Kind of. I guess that's a word for it.
Android.
They made a whole movie about it and they called it was a Bruce Willis movie.
Aliens.
Coincidentally enough.
Surrogate.
Yeah. The surrogate thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that is kind of ironic that Bruce Willis, was a surrogate. Now he's going to have a surrogate that acts for him.
Do you think that could happen in our future? That we send our surrogates out to do the duties that we don't want to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be creepy if you went to like different places and there's like surrogate holograms of people and they tell you stuff?
I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it'll be more like everybody just stays in their own house and lays in a fucking chair and then the whole world happens. Like there's already economies online,
Yeah.
So it'll be like that. We'll live and exist online, and we'll just feed and shit in reality.
You can probably do that online too, right?
Yeah, you can shit online if you're into that. You go to the scat house or whatever.
If you're into it. Dude.
Is it like a website you go to or something?
Probably. Pay to click.
Click to pay.
Yeah, I think we're just going to exist online. But, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Brave New World, right?
Sounds terrible.
Ready Player One, Brave New World.
I like the
Combined?
idea though of like hologram people, different places you go to. Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine like how absolutely offensive you could be as an existence if there was like no physical repercussions to your actions?
That's what I mean. You just like run around, you're climbing up walls and like jumping off of shit.
Yeah, dude.
It'd be like playing Call of Duty, but
No, not Call of Duty.
real life all the time.
Not Call of Duty.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, dude. It would be Grand Theft Auto. Our surrogates are out there just fucking robbing and raping each other.
You could
But but only in the game, which is real life.
Yeah, but the people are safe.
That would suck to have to work. Like you have to work inside the game. You know?
like go to work in your game.
Well, yeah, because you got to support the economy somehow in game.
What is the game? Like you play games?
Yeah, you got to fucking pay your bills and like
No, you
buy a house and raise kids and stuff.
There's lots of like manufacturing jobs and stuff like that where they just go and do the exact same fucking thing. So you could probably write some kind of program or protocol, get them to work for you. That's when you take your naps.
In real life. I'm talking about in game. You got to do something to make money in game, right?
What do you do though?
Not if your surrogate's making money as your manufacturing motherfucker.
But the economy, no, the robots are already running shit in this reality that I'm imagining. Robots are already growing all the food and taking out the trash and doing the dishes and all that shit. People only exist in game. Like the Matrix. Think of it like the Matrix.
Oh, see, I was thinking like you invest in your surrogate and then if your surrogate can do these certain jobs and it does those jobs, and that's how you get.
No, nobody would do that.
You're right. Somebody would buy up all the surrogates.
And then they'd be like, we run everything now.
Run the world. Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Checks out.
Had to play it all the way through,
But yeah, then everyone just lays around in their little cubicle.
It would
right?
start off as, the one thing, but yeah.
And they get bed sores and shit, and the robots have to come in and like roll them over because they're all shitty.
Ouch,
Beat
dude.
them off and stuff.
Yeah.
Do they trust their wounds?
And then we just live inside of the Matrix or inside of the Player One game. And that's what I'm saying. There really is already real economies inside of video games. Like they're trading money inside for goods and services. Now they're virtual goods and services, but still.
So the universe is not real.
So then once you get back in, and yeah. So once you're in there and you're playing the game, and you're like, oh, cool, I'm just going to exist in here where everything's awesome, not out there where everything sucks. And then you're like, all right, fuck, I have to go to work in game now.
You have to pay to play. Yeah.
And, maybe work is like, you got to like quest, you got to go kill boars in the forest, or you got to like raid a dungeon or something. Which is cool the first few times, and then you're like, fuck this, dude, I don't want to go raid another dungeon. You're just grinding all the time. It's like real life, bro. You don't want to do that.
Only 10 credits left on your license.
Yeah. It's dystopian future shit.
It sounds wonderful. It sounds like everything's taken care of for you, and you don't have to worry about shit.
That's happy. The universe isn't.
Well, that's...
Dude, I tried. Did you read that article
Hell no.
about the universe? The universe is real.
Not real.
No, it is. So what they did... I'm going to bumblefuck my way through this one hard. You ready?
Yeah, do it.
So, there's something in quantum physics where there's two things that are entangled, and when they test it or they look at it or when there's an outside force acted upon it, then the thing that it's entangled with is the opposite. So think of it like heads or tails, right? Like it's a coin. This one over here if this one is heads, then this one over here has to be tails. And what's crazy about it is if they're entangled, it doesn't matter how far apart they are. As soon as you look at this one becomes like the reality collapses into making this one the opposite. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if potentially if you took those and you separated them by, a light year, right? Then as soon as you looked at this one, that one would immediately be heads or tails, or Schrodinger's cat, or whatever you want to call it. Like that one would be the opposite. So then you could communicate faster than speed of light because something has, you see what I'm saying?
Something's changed, yeah.
And nothing is supposed to be able to travel faster than the speed of light. That was Einstein's spooky action at a distance or whatever. And so he always claimed that, well, there's something ingrained in the particle. That's what it is. There's something inside, there's data inside of that particle that makes it either spin up or spin down. And so he thought that there's already, like, the data's already there. And so it's not traveling faster. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then they tested and they're like, no, that this could be one or the other. It could literally be heads or tails. We have no idea until we look at it. Once we look at it, that's when it collapses down into choosing one or the other. And then it immediately makes the one that it's entangled with collapse down into one or the other. So anyway, there's a lot of possibility there for like quantum computers and shit like that. But then it brought up the philosophical question of like, well, kind of like if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? So if you never looked at the particle and they were both entangled and then they came into and out of existence and never encountered anything other than itself, right? Nothing else ever encountered it. Did it exist at all? And, so imagine like a video game when you're rolling over the surface and it renders as you go. Mm-hmm. It's only rendering the area right around what you can see. And then everything outside of that is just data. It's just code, right?
Yeah.
So people were asking the philosophical question of, okay, well, if, it is the world as we see it and recognize it, is it basically just rendering as we're walking through it and as we're interacting with it? Or is something outside of what anybody sees that does it even really exist? And what they basically, I don't know how, but they fucking proved that yes, it does actually exist, even if nobody looks at it or sees it.
Like through physics and shit.
So, yeah, with physics and shit.
Yeah.
So, it's real.
Oh, got it.
It's real technical. So basically, like, if all the people died and then all the animals died and then anything sentient died and it was just rocks and no intelligence in the entire universe, the universe would still exist, is like what it boils down to.
So if we render these shots and then drink them, will he be drunk?
Yeah, I think we all will.
Is it kind of like if a tree falls in the woods and does it make a sound?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, right?
But it's a movie.
Oh.
Like a show.
I thought you were talking about a video game this whole time. I was like, fuck, dude.
They're probably going to make a video game out of it, to be fair.
And I was trying to think about Chris Pratt explaining it all while you were explaining it.
He would have done a better job.
Yeah, probably. He's an actor. He's good at that kind of thing. Acting like he knows what he's talking about. Just kidding, Blake.
Wait, isn't that what we're doing?
No.
Blake knows what he's talking about.
Not at all. I think I opened with, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And if I didn't, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Might as well close it.
But that was kind of the point, was like, I read that whole article and I was just like, dude, I think I'm dumber now having read this.
Yeah, dude. Turns out.
Oh. All right, shall we do our review?
Sure.
Nulu Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Let's talk about it.
Nulu.
Oh.
Dude.
Non-chill filter. Dude, this
what does that mean?
This bourbon is non-chill. I can
filter
vouch for that.
It's hot, 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 hot.
No filter.
Zero chill.
Or filter.
All right, sweetness. Sweetness, low.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Zero?
I was going to say one, but, you know.
One's good.
Crunch? I would give it average.
Medium of the realm.
2.5.
2.5.
We're on the level so far.
Now, bite. 4.5.
Yeah. Hot.
Hot, 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 hot.
Hot, 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 hot.
All right, what do we think about the bottle?
That's cool.
Bottle's pretty dope as fuck.
It's got wax on it.
I like the fucking wax melt.
On?
They did silver wax on.
I thought you liked to wax off, though.
Well, who doesn't?
I get it now.
Do you not like to?
Like a quarterback.
What are you trying to say here?
No, I'm just saying, I thought you liked to wax off.
Well, yeah. And, you know, it's got a cork. It's got individually, labeled.
The shape is cool.
Dope. The shape is dope.
It's a bottle.
It's a bottle.
Holds liquid.
Yeah.
It holds fire water, dude.
I'll give it 3. I'll give it a 3.
Really?
Yeah, it's better than average.
3.5.
Not great, but better than average.
3.5. The wax is pretty.
3.
Drunkenness.
Yeah, 5.
10.5.
So it is 120 proof, 6%.
Yeah.
Nice.
Little dabble D,
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
We stream more of it.
10. I'm stopping at 10. 10 shots today.
Okay. What are we at? 2?
2. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. I think 3, maybe.
Yeah, that stuff works, man.
All right. So we talked about fucking robots doing our jobs for us and stuff.
Robots in general are a thing.
McDonald's is replacing fry cooks with robots. And I think I'm all for it. Dude, I really do. And
I thought they did that years ago.
I think it's proliferating. I think it's becoming a real thing. But there's going to be people. All right. I know there's going to be people that are like, these robots are taking jobs away from people that need jobs. Dude, nobody wants to be a fry cook at McDonald's anymore. Like, nobody does. They can't find motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they, like, make a robot to do something better than fucking cook fries at McDonald's?
I think they can.
I think robots do a lot of shit, dude.
Like, well, why McDonald's? Why are they like, look, you're going to cook French fries?
McDonald's is because it's finally cheaper to invest in robots, which I think investing in robots is a pretty expensive fucking thing to do.
Is it like a little
Than
Johnny
it is
robot?
to hire people, bro. They can't hire high school students for less than they can make robots for.
Well, they have little Johnny robots, and then the little Johnny robot gets old enough.
And
they
you got to
send
think,
him off
like,
to work.
honestly, fry making robots has got to be probably some pretty simple shit too. It's not like they're trying to do heart surgery or some other shit like some robot companies.
And there are robots that can do heart surgery.
I bet that
They
shit's
just need
easier
a
than cooking
guy
fries.
to work the robot.
I bet that's easier than cooking fries. Guarantee it.
I bet it's not.
I bet it's a way simpler process. They probably just push a button and it does it all.
Here's what I'm saying. I bet they could make a robot that, like, writes code or that does logistics or that, you know what I mean? I bet they could make a robot that does just about
Dude,
anything.
if I could find 5 robots to hire to do like logistics and warehousing and supply chain, I would hire them.
Yeah, but then you get fired.
Why?
Well, because then they don't need it. You motherfucker.
Probably get a promotion.
If you had a robot that could write code, why would you need code anymore?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It just seems like you wouldn't need code anymore. Because the robot just does everything.
Yeah, that's where we were going earlier. The robots, robots are going to do everything.
For now, somebody has to tell the robots how to do that, though.
Yeah, and then would you have it do stuff in its own like language? Like that's weird. You're like, I'm going to tell you to go do this,
And then the robots would start building robots.
he's like, I'm just going to write more code. It's like you are code.
I
dude.
think now that they're self-aware, we are in for a pretty fun ride for about the next 30 years.
Are they self-aware though?
Oh, they got to be, dude.
Is that who was protesting at the Rams game? Was a robot?
Yeah, he was self-aware.
He got trucked, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He wasn't that self-aware.
semi truck. So was it not a concussion? Did he just have like a hard drive issue or something?
Yeah.
Memory?
Yeah. You know, when you leave your phone out in the sun and it's like, it's too fucking hot in here.
Yeah.
And just like, I'm not going to work for a little while, just enough to tell you that I'm too hot.
Or you drop your computer outside the window.
You're like, what
and,
difference does it
blue
make
screens.
if you're lighting up and showing a fucking temperature thing on it? It's a picture, right? Because you're hot. Like, why can't you do the other things I need you to do, even though you're hot? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like what things when you're hot?
Like make phone calls.
Yeah, like make phone calls and stuff, send text messages, tell somebody where I'm at the lake. You know?
That's hard though because it's hot.
Yeah, the phone's like, I can't work because I'm hot. I'm like, you're working right now. You're showing me the picture and telling me you're hot. Yeah.
And you're like, I'm hot too. It's hot out here. Phone.
It's like when your internet doesn't load. You know, you're trying to watch a show or something, the internet won't load. But then it goes to a commercial and it's fucking smooth.
Crystal clear.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? It's working right now.
I dealt with that shit today, dude. I dealt with the shit where it's like I have like 4 bars of like LTE, you know, and then I go to the internet and it's like I'm not going to load because you don't have enough internet. Right? I'm like, why you say I got bars then?
You do got bars. I've heard you.
So, Joe Biden is legalized weed?
Did he?
Wait, what?
Yeah, federally. Well, no.
No.
What did he do?
He pardoned all people who had possession charges.
He
Federally or
pardoned people with minor federal charges, which is like nobody. It's like 6,000 people or something. And then I think he took
They're
it
still in jail.
He took it from a schedule whatever to a schedule less than whatever. Like
I think
he
he's
made it-
trying to do that because if he does that, then it'll like change laws everywhere.
and it sets a good precedent for like the rest of the country that hasn't figured it out yet. You know,
Dude, motherfucker better do one good thing. You know, damn.
he's trying. I guess he's trying.
Do fucking give me something, bro. Something.
That would be some shit if he gets legalized weed federally across all 50 states right before the election.
You know?
It'll never happen.
It's like the whole basis of Christianity, you know, repentance right before you die.
Yeah.
What if he did pull it off though? I mean, I doubt it. He's got like 2 weeks.
He's got like a year and a half.
Oh, before his. I
Oh,
thought you were
until he
talking about
dies? Wait, are we talking death pool or like...
I thought you were talking midterms.
Oh, he's not going to get it done before midterms. I'm just saying that I hope he gets it done before the end of his term. Because I'm, fucking pretty positive. Hope, I don't know, that he doesn't go for another term.
Time will tell.
I don't know if he'll live that long.
He forgave a bunch of student loan debt.
That's nice.
Means nothing to me.
You know who really needed a break? All those people with college degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
It's fair.
Like, they were obviously struggling. We're going to help out the lower class by giving all the people with college degrees
Seems reasonable.
debt relief.
The least you can do is legalize weed, dude. Come on.
Yeah, how about helping out, motherfucker? So, yeah, robots are taking over. Nobody knows what the fuck. Weed's getting legalized. Video games suck. And
everybody's mad about everything.
And everything in the world is real. Except for one thing. Australia. Can we all just agree that Australia is fucking made up by the Hallmark Channel?
Yeah.
I mean, wake up, sheeple. It's fucking obvious. You think there's really a place? Like, there's fucking kangaroos. Have you ever seen a kangaroo? No, they don't exist. They're not real.
They're deer with pouches.
If you believe in kangaroos, you believe in fucking unicorns and dragons and shit.
Dude, all you have to do is look at the...
You don't believe in dragons?
I believe in dragons before I believe in kangaroos. What else? Like, what other animals are there? Koalas? They got koalas in Australia?
And
You haven't seen a koala?
But are they from Australia?
Sure.
I don't think Australia's
Giraffes?
real, man.
No, there's no giraffes in Australia. There should be, though.
There probably is.
They probably thought about it when they were like making the Hallmark movie.
But giraffes are like, nah, because we're real and fucking Australia's
in
fake.
Africa, yeah. Dude, what proved it to me was the when Magellan circumnavigated the Earth, there's no Australia. He just like
Missed it
wasn't
completely.
there.
Wait, how do you know?
It's not on the map, bro. He made a map. And it's
Oh,
not
Magellan
there.
made a map?
Yeah.
Who is Magellan?
Ferdinand Magellan.
He makes the shirts.
He circumnavigated
Okay.
the Earth in like fucking thousands of years ago. Or
1984 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
It's basically like knockoff Columbia, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay though. They make nice fishing shirts. Because he was a fisherman.
Dude, there's like,
Had to be.
there's fucking Outback, really?
Dude, they made
Is
a
this fucking
steakhouse about Outback.
Is this Narnia? Like,
Shrimp on the Barbie.
come on, let's be real.
The steakhouse is a giveaway. It's
And-
not real.
Hey, don't get it twisted though. Outback Steakhouse is pretty fucking good.
I think they just made Australians so that they could be like the feel good, bro in the movies or whatever.
Are you ready
like,
for
oh,
it?
there's an Australian bro, he's cool.
You ready for a super hot take?
Huh.
Outback Steakhouse over Saltgrass.
Well, T for timeout. Because if we're going to sue Pistol Pete's fucking Texas Pete sauce, then we need to sue Outback. Because that's some goddamn bullshit, man. They got like lobster tails from Maine and fucking like Gulf Coast shrimp. And they're like, we're fucking Australian.
And they're not even from Australia.
Like they need to make like...
What's
koala-
Australian shrimp look like?
They don't have it. It's not real. Because Australia's not real. They just sold you the concept.
Yeah, but what concept are they selling?
Outback.
Outback, exactly.
Oh.
Like, what the fuck is that? There's no
Well,
cows out there.
I like
There's
it, though.
shrimp. There's
good.
shrimp in the Outback and lobster tails
Like, oh,
in the
people will
Outback.
buy it. It's a good brand, right? That's what they did. They created a brand, and then they have to base it in somewhere, and they can't call it Narnia. They can't call it fucking Tatooine. Like, they're like, oh, it's the Outback. It's fucking Australian, mate.
The Outback Steakhouse.
You wouldn't eat a Tatooine Steakhouse?
I would as a novelty, but I'm not going to put it on a fucking map.
That's not going to qualify for like one of the best steaks you eat. Probably.
And I also am not being like, oh, the Rancor's obviously real because I saw it in the movie, But yeah, there's all these people that are like, oh, I saw a kangaroo in a movie one time. Did you see that movie Kangaroo Jack? You think they just fucking CGI'd that shit? No, that's obviously real. It's a talking kangaroo that they cast in Kangaroo Jack.
And like Crocodile Dundee, they filmed that all in Florida. And they're like, it's Australia. You're like, no, it's not. There's alligators, you idiot.
It's like,
look, you might be right about Australia, but Outback Steakhouse makes a pretty good steak.
you're still stuck on Outback
I
Steak.
know. Oh my God. He's like, saltgrass, bro.
Fuck Saltgrass. Saltgrass sucks.
Oh my God. But dude, seriously,
Do
y'all
you think they eat Outback Steakhouse in the Outback?
No.
Do you think there is even an Outback Steakhouse
they'd
in
be
the
like, what the
Outback?
fuck
Yeah,
is that?
there's
Of
probably
course
like one in every major city there.
If you asked them, they'd be like, what is, you read this in the book or something? This is sci-fi?
Okay.
Dude, and they probably talk shit about Applebee's, honestly.
That makes more sense than Outback does.
If you go to the UK and you're like, hey, I've always wanted to go to Australia and see the fucking Sydney Opera House, and they would just look at you like you're an idiot. They'd be like, "That you mean like from the movies? That's just fake. You know that's just fake, right?"
They had that in the Star Wars set. You're like, yeah.
James Cameron, bro.
Yeah. It's all CGI.
If I ever make it to Australia, we'll report back.
Let us know if there's an
really
Outback Steakhouse there.
If I send you a picture of it,
You would be the ultimate shitbag if you went to Australia and you ate an Outback Steakhouse.
Dude, if I go to Australia, I'm gonna eat at an Outback Steakhouse.
Someone like comes to America for the
It's
first
a
time and they're like,
prerequisite.
look, I ate at McDonald's.
It's a prerequisite. Dude, I almost did it. When I went to Austria. Not Australia, but Austria.
Yeah, but obviously Austria is real. That's a real place. It's on maps and stuff.
I almost
Yeah,
ate at the McDonald's there and, wanted to do the Royale with cheese, which is fine.
It's not real.
It's quarter pounder with cheese. No, it's real. I went in there. I just didn't order it. I was like, why would I?
But was it on the menu as a Royale with cheese?
Yeah.
It's real?
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What's so special about that? I don't get it. They just call it a Royale
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, it's just fancier.
movie.
Yeah, movie thing.
That's the movie with Australia in it.
Amsterdam.
Australia, damn.
Damn, Australia.
Every movie's got Australia in it, or at least an Australian character.
Yeah,
Crikey.
Because that's what you need. Like, they're likable.
they are, for the most part, charitable people.
I recently saw a movie where the Australian guy was the bad guy.
Quickly Down Under?
No, honestly, don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, don't remember the movie. It was not a movie. It was a show. It was Cobra Kai.
You know what Quigley they're all fighting about? Trying to start a fucking Outback out there. And he's like, no, get the fuck out of here. It's my land.
But see, at least they filmed all of Quigley Down Under in Nevada. You knew that, right?
Oh, I thought they did in Florida.
Well, when they're by the water, it's in Florida. When they're in the desert, it's in Nevada.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they're supposed to have both in Australia, right?
But
yeah.
they did like real live shots, so there's no kangaroos in it. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they couldn't build like mechanical kangaroos.
That shit's hard, even with Boston Dynamics. They can't do it.
Yeah,
But it's for war. Let's be real. War kangaroos.
Weaponized kangaroos.
Weaponized kangaroos.
That sounds pretty Australian to me, dude.
Yeah. It would have cost a lot of money if they put fucking mechanical.
Yeah, didn't we talk about
Creatures in-
Australians that went to war with kangaroos?
I thought they fought emus.
Oh, they did fight.
The mythical birds that are really
See, that
big.
shit's not real. That can't be real.
How are they making that shit up and people believe it, dude? They're like, yeah, we had a fucking 100-year war with birds. Like, what? Yeah, our whole military went against their military. Their military?
Fucking
What planet are you on?
Ireland did the same thing with snakes. Didn't they have a 100-year war against snakes?
I don't think
That's
there's
different,
any-
though, because Ireland's real.
There's no snakes in Ireland, right?
Not now.
They had that guy with the flute.
Fucking dude.
He played songs. They didn't like it. And
I thought the Pied Piper.
Yeah.
I thought he got rid of the rats.
It was Monty Python.
No, it was like Saint Christopher or something. No, Saint
Played a flute.
Patrick. That's it.
Yeah.
St. Christopher played the skin flute.
Yeah, really well, too. He did a little male organ on the side, too. He was more of like a jazz musician on the male organ, though.
Jazz band is cool.
Yeah. He did a lot of kind of different techniques and different sounds, you know.
I hope the Australia isn't real thing takes off. I hope people.
They're like, no, wait, it's not real. It's not. I mean, this is like flat Earth. What if this turned into flat Earth? People are like, yeah, Australia's not real. All the accent and stuff.
Well, how about this? If you go on Google Earth, Australia isn't even on there.
You can't find it.
Yeah.
So next week, I'm going to go see if Montana is real.
And if you look at the Earth from the moon with a telescope, no Australia.
You know what's wild, Louis? You ever thought about the Louis Armstrong song that he wrote when he was on the moon? Skies of Blue, you know that whole song? What a Wonderful World. I never realized that, like, he's the first guy on the moon, and he wrote the song, like, from the moon, bro. He could, like, see it. He's like, what a wonderful world. I just don't know how he did the trumpet, because there's no air in space, you know?
Fucking Louis Armstrong.
First I was like, Lance.
I mean, he's a talented guy. Like, come on, dude. Leave some pussy for the rest of us. You're an astronaut and a trumpet player?
Yeah,
And you can sing?
about the Earth.
Who has that kind of voice? The skies of blue. Dude, who has that voice? It's fucking impossible.
An astronaut.
He sang it from within the lunar lander. That's how he can still play.
Wait, he has the voice because he's an astronaut, right? Is
Yeah.
that what it sounds like when we talk on space?
He's like an angel.
That's what you would sound like in Zero G, too.
It makes your voice sound like that.
0 G's.
The trumpet sounds all crazy too.
No skies of blue.
Yeah, because you can see it all. You've seen pictures of the Earth from the moon. He took
What
them.
a wonderful
The pale blue
world.
dot.
Yeah, he put them in his album book thing about it, and then wrote songs.
Do you think he talks like that, or you think it's just like a singing voice? You know how like every dude in the 90s was like, yeah, well, yeah.
Probably when he was back on Earth, back in under like normal G, you know.
Then he talks normal.
He talks normal?
like a normal guy.
It was just while he was doing the spacewalk.
Yeah,
So, was he the original moonwalking motherfucker? Because I don't think Michael Jackson was moonwalking until well into the 80s, right?
well, there was this guy Joseph Legstrong that they wanted to do it at first. but it turned out that it's opposite.
I don't even know what to say.
They needed an Armstrong to go. Lance, they knew about Lance first because he could ride his bicycle really good.
Y'all know we're about to get censored again for fucking misinformation. For those of you that don't know, we did have an episode that posted a couple days late because we got censored.
Yeah, for misinformation.
if you're coming to this, if you're I
don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Podcast for information. Thanks for coming. Stick around, but don't take any information.
There's no information here. How could we get bad information if there's no information?
We didn't say the loon landing didn't happen.
The loon landing?
Lunar landing.
With Louis Armstrong and Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah, dude.
Now, kids.
Tom Hanks was there too. Apollo 13, put his fucking hot dogs in the microwave and didn't take the tinfoil off. So he's got a big old fire in there. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
like, Tom, put your hot dogs out. You're going to burn up the whole spaceship. Louis Armstrong can't release his hit.
So we were talking about Louis Armstrong's moon voice, right?
Didn't he win 7 Tour de France's also?
Yeah, but he was doping.
He's an accomplished fella.
Yeah. They took away all his titles, though.
And his balls.
Yeah.
And my balls.
And his trumpet.
His trumpet.
Y'all are dumb as fuck. And so am I. That's cool. All right, so Louis Armstrong clearly doesn't walk around and talk in his moon voice, right?
No. It sounds like Chris Pratt.
I always think about the country stars. Like the "Hey Girl," "Dirt Road," all that shit. Dude, that shit can't be your real voice. It can't. Nobody talks like that anymore. Nobody.
You hear him do interviews? It's pretty funny.
What?
They try to do it in the interviews also.
Oh, in the country music voice.
Yeah,
dude, fuck you. You're
I was going around over there and doing.
And dude,
you're not an astronaut, dude. Shut up. You're a country
Where's
music
your
guy.
trumpet?
I know you've looked at the moon through a telescope, but you play the skin flute real well. But you don't got a trumpet. Your last name's not Armstrong.
And all of the country music stars today are metrosexual. They are. All of them.
What does that mean? They wear sneakers instead of cowboy boots?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pearl snaps?
Definition, please.
Pearl snap bras?
They've got the fucking designs on their butt. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The sequin
jeans that have the sequins.
That's just fashionable.
Tap out jeans.
Yeah. Tap out jeans.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's the sequin jeans and the affliction shirt.
Affliction jeans. Affliction socks.
The jeans kind of are affliction on the whole culture, really.
Dude, the guy with the affliction shirt definitely has fucking sequins and designs on his butt.
Yeah,
he just does.
And he probably has tap out socks too.
They're cool, dude.
I saw a thing the other day that was like, Salt Life?
Yeah.
Salt Life is for people that used to wear affliction, but they're too old to wear affliction tap out shit anymore.
It's unfortunate.
So now they wear Salt Life shit.
Salt Life socks. They're waterproof.
What does Salt Life even mean? Like, what are you flexing? What is that?
I think you get sand in your fucking.
I've been fishing before.
Yeah, right. Is that all it is?
Yeah, it's the same reason I wear my Magellan shirts.
Oh,
no, that's because you circumnavigated the globe with Louis Armstrong back in 1982 during the Cold War depression. When we all had food stamps and canned goods, and we used to talk in smoke signals.
I still talk in smoke signals.
Talk in smoke signals.
Yeah, because everybody was smoking cigarettes back then. Black and white, dude.
They couldn't breathe.
It was black and white, bro.
That's why Louis Armstrong. No, that was the moon. It was 0 G's, right?
Yeah, 0 G's. But there's lots of cheese on the moon, too. He found that out. He brought a lot of it back. Smoked Gouda. Good. Y'all heard about the cheese shortage. That's why. Because Russia blew up the space station. That's what used to be the main, storehouse of cheese. Yeah. That was the first stop back from the moon. When they got all the cheese back, the cheese shipments. So Louis Armstrong set up a whole cheese trade deal with the Russians in 1982. That's what ended the Cold War.
I know I should stop him. And I can't bring myself to do it.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about again? Is there a topic?
No, weird. Woo!
Australia's not real, dude.
You ever see Big Hero 6?
Yeah, dude.
You know when they do the dabs? They're like,
Chris
blah,
Pratt?
blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Chris Pratt's Big Hero 6.
Yeah, what's that guy's name? Emu? What's the robot's name?
I don't know.
Oh, his name is Big Hero 6, right?
No, it's Betamax? No.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Betamax?
Yeah, I think it's Betamax.
Sounds like a feminine
right.
product.
I'm impressed y'all know that. Anyways, if you're coming here for information, we have information about Big Hero 6.
Turns out he's from Australia.
But
He
that's
likes
it.
cheese a lot,
no
too.
other information here. Just Big Hero 6. The one thing we got right all night.
Isn't Betamax fucking like a laser disc or something? Like, oh, I got it on Betamax.
Dude, I remember
You
watching
think
the
it's Cinemax.
I remember watching the Three Stooges on Laserdisc, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Betamax is like a not a VCR or a VHS, not a laser disc. It's Betamax.
How crazy is it that Laserdisc? Well, no, I guess it was after VHS.
How crazy that we had those things. They're like 7 times bigger than like a CD. You just watch pictures on them.
No, they did movies and sound and everything.
Yeah, for like 10 seconds. And then they're like, we don't have
No, like-
storage space.
Like for an entire season of Three Stooges, it was like 7 discs or whatever.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dang. And now it's just on your TV when you watch iTunes and Google Play.
Now
Dude,
it's just on the internet, dude.
Yeah.
I remember being a little kid and being like, how dope would it be if you could pause live TV or if you could fast forward through the commercials? Like, that would be so fucking awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then they just make that a reality. Like, what crazy shit can we imagine right now that's going to be in the future?
French fries. Robots.
Oh, much better French fries, dude.
Are the robots going to make better French fries?
Yeah, they'll get my order right more, probably.
Better hope so.
Or else they'll get fired.
What if they had like robotic strawberry pickers? That'd change the world.
They'll be on, if they get fired for making shitty French fries, then they're on robot welfare.
What
That's
if they
gotta
send,
be cheap.
What if they send robots to find Australia?
They did.
That's
They
something.
didn't find anything. That's how I know it's not real.
So either Australia or Bigfoot. Maybe Bigfoot's from Australia.
Maybe he's the sole fucking...
That's what we need to make robots for. Is to
The
go,
sole proprietor.
we're not done with our manifest destiny. We need to figure out what's out there, and robots got to do it. They gotta
Bigfoot
go leave
owns
behind.
Australia.
robots got to do it.
They do. We got to send them out in the frontier of space and time in Australia. Go figure this shit out, dude. I want to see these wallabies, man. I'm sick of these jackalope
Have you ever
fucking
seen a
deer
wallaby?
bullshits.
No, because they don't exist.
It's
Yeah.
like Jeremiah Johnson, but with space wallabies.
Yeah, and he's got to fight like robots and stuff.
Kangaroo robots.
And he'll go find like real people in Australia and be like, "What?" And then the robots will come and fuck it all up. And he'll eat like robot livers.
We've gone completely off the rails.
Yeah.
Totally.
This is uncharted territory.
I don't even remember what the rails look like.
Are you guys scared?
I need a shot. Let's take a shot and straighten this shit out.
Do we want to reel this back in, or do we want to just ride it and see how far it goes?
We're talking about conspiracy theories. It's all good. What are some other crazy conspiracies you guys have heard about lately?
There's some kind of conspiracy that prohibits my wife from getting gas, like in the car.
Oh yeah, no, that's a thing.
What is
Dude,
this conspiracy?
no, I don't think what it is. It's the patriarchy. I mean, for real. Like, dude, it's not funny. Let's be real. It's the patriarchy. What other reason could there be that no woman ever puts gas in their car? You know, it must be that they're discriminating against women and they won't allow them to put gas in the car. That's the only thing I can figure. Because they'll drive it down till it's fucking gone, and then you get in the car and they're like, "Oh shit, we got to stop and get gas." And it's like, "Oh, she can only get gas when I'm in the car."
They'll drive
patriarchy.
Dude, they'll drive
Yeah.
it down till it's gone, and then I'll be like, "Hey, aren't you gonna like go to work or take the kids to school or do some of the things today?" And she's like, "No, the car's out of gas." I'm like, "We'll put gas in it. That's your job."
I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't. No, I don't put gas in cars. Go fill it up for me real quick, and then I'll leave and do all that shit.
See, that's why we need robots. We need robots to go put gas.
We'll go put gas in the cars. Where's my surrogate? You know.
Dude, that's pretty smart. What if there is like a robot service that just gassed up cars? all
Here's the
time?
deal. We're already there. On the technology front, we're already there. The Tesla can go fucking to the gas station on its own. We need to bring back full service gas stations and allow self-driving cars.
Dude, yeah. What if you just put a bunch of gas tanks in a Tesla and drove your Tesla to the gas station and filled it to gas tanks and like drove it home? And then
I was
like,
using
used the gas-
Tesla as an
Then you
analogy for the technology, not for the car itself.
Then you got to plug in the Tesla.
I'm just saying
so
if
that
the-
it can charge, so that it can go get gas.
Yeah,
just
use
saying-
a generator to charge it with the gas you buy.
I'm just saying if the Tesla could drive itself to the gas station, then the gas car can drive itself to the gas station also.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So they already have Tesla cars that do that. You just use a Tesla. We're like, we have a whole fleet of electric vehicles.
If you could use them to go, dude, if you could use them to go to like the free charging station at Walmart and fill up for free, so it doesn't like drain the electricity at your own house. Dude, like, yeah, that's a totally valuable.
You just store all the gas in the Walmart parking lot, like in your fleet of vehicles.
Wait, whoa, hold on, Chris, you're onto something here.
You heard me.
So, like, if I plug in my Tesla here, I'm going to be paying for all that electricity, right? But they've got courtesy electric car fucking chargers all over the place.
Yep.
So obviously I'm not going to go to Walmart and hang out like a fucking college kid, right?
Degenerate.
So I program my Tesla to go to Walmart and then plug it in, and then they plug it in there. Mm-hmm. And then it charges and then it comes home.
Yeah, you give the guy $4 to plug it in.
Yeah.
You can have your own little commune at Walmart with all your Tesla friends and plug in your cars and talk about all the gas you bought all day.
Well,
make hot dogs.
That way the Tesla's charged, it can stop and pick up gas on the way.
Oh, that's smart.
For like the lawnmower and shit.
Yeah.
Don't they have like dorms though in the parking lot or something at Walmart?
Yeah. Shit, that was a topic. Damn.
I did transition. I did see something about that.
What was the article? So I think
cheers to the shot y'all took earlier.
Tink, tink. So, one of the states, I don't remember which one, fucking one of the states was like, yo, if you can't afford dorms, just fucking live in the Walmart parking lot. So now there's a bunch of college kids that are like, what the fuck? I'm just supposed to be homeless in the Walmart parking lot? And it's like, well, yeah, you know.
In your Tesla, charge it for free.
There's nothing wrong with being homeless in the Walmart parking lot.
Apparently not. They don't discriminate against homeless in the Walmart parking lot.
Especially if they're charging their Teslas.
If I didn't have like kids and a wife and stuff, I might live in a Walmart parking lot.
You could bounce from Walmart to Walmart parking lot to Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
Get hot dogs.
Do they sell hot dogs at Walmart parking lot? What's your fixation on the hot dogs?
Yeah, you go in the Walmart and get hot dogs and you cook them outside.
Motherfucker wants a hot dog. Somebody get this man a hot dog.
They're good, dude. That's conspiracy.
I think that's Costco that sells hot dogs.
Well, you can get them at Walmart too.
Costco sells pizzas.
They're just not already cooked and like ready for it. You have to go buy them.
Apparently Costco pizzas are a thing. They're apparently pretty good.
So we have a Costco card. I fucking hate Costco. I hate Costco.
I hate Costco too.
Hate's a strong word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accurate.
So I hate Costco. And it's, you know, it's not the stuff. It's just all the people, you know?
It's
all the
just
lonely
the
people?
Costco. Like,
Or do they all come from Costco?
Dude, I swear to God, they'll just be like, and they got these big ass carts. Dude, it's the most American store that there fucking is, right? Like, you're like, I need the biggest fucking cart. Like, I need an SUV of carts.
I need 10 briskets and
it's like tractors driving up and down the aisles and shit.
But, okay. And then they're walking down the aisle. There's not enough room for two motherfuckers anyway. And they're walking down the aisle and they just stop. And I swear they don't even look at it. They look straight up at the ceiling or at the ground or something. They're just fucking in the way with their big ass cart.
I'm trying to get 200 boxes of ramen over here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my way.
I've got shit to do. You know what I mean?
tell them. Say, get out of my way. You need a little horn on your
cart. That forklift just dropped that box in the middle of the aisle. There's something good in there. We got to get there.
Why do you suppose people go to Costco to like buy TVs and shit? Oh, anyway, that's where we're going.
Generators.
They sell pizza and hot dogs. Have you ever gotten pizza and hot dogs at Costco?
I've gotten pizza at Costco. I've gotten pizza for an occasion from Costco, like multiple pizzas for an occasion at Costco.
Ooh. Like Costco catering?
Yeah, like I went and picked up like fucking 10 Costco pizzas.
Why?
Because that's what the people spoke. That's what they wanted.
That's weird.
The people. That's what I said. And it was like, all right, pizza. It wasn't like good.
See, so the reason Costco does that is so that you don't have to leave to go buy food. You can stay there and keep shopping, right?
Yeah.
And dude, you can't go into like if you go into Costco, you're going to spend like $150.
A lot of people that go to Costco are fucking hungry too.
And that's cheap. Like no matter, you're not going to walk out of Costco for less than $150 because you're like, oh, cool. I can buy a 4-pack of fucking water heaters, you know? Like,
yeah.
25 toilets.
It's $1,000, you know?
So anything that you throw in that giant ass SUV cart, it's going to be $150. Like, oh, you're there for one thing?
You want a hot dog? It's $150.
I do like that they size the carts appropriate to like the size of most people's cars. You know, it's like how much shit can you fit in your actual car to take home with you? It's this much, you know?
Yeah,
it's
but
one cart.
So Costco has the fucking, you know, like you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, they've got those carts too.
Oh yeah.
And
the big old fucking
I have
flatbeds.
I am this guy and I hate this guy both at the same time, right? I realize I'm a hypocrite here. I'm acknowledging that on the front end. Dude, if you walk into Costco, like, you're buying 25 briskets, you know? You're going to fill up your deep freeze with fucking steak and pork chops and shit. You're going to buy, who needs 300 packets of ramen, you know?
I do. Me.
Then you're a shitty person.
I have 4 teenagers.
Then they...
It's only 100 packets of ramen a piece, bro. That's like going to get us through next Tuesday. You know what I mean?
It just... There's people all over the world that somehow they manage to struggle through life without buying 500 packets of ramen. You know what I mean?
No, they do it. They just do it in onesie-twosies and pay extra money.
Or they just don't buy 500 packets of ramen.
Doesn't stuff have a shelf life? You got to eat it quick.
Have you not bought 500 packets of ramen at this point?
I mean, sure. That's what I'm saying.
Like, what if you just did it all one bulk purchase in the beginning? You just had 500 packets of ramen until you no
right.
longer
That's an
needed
American
ramen
way to
anymore.
think because you don't go, oh.
What if later there's not ramen on the shelves? Then you're going to be really fucked.
Again, this is what I'm saying. Like, we're so crazy and so brainwashed. It's me. I'm talking about me. We're so crazy and we're so brainwashed that we're like, oh, I ran out of toilet paper that one time. I'm going to stock toilet paper enough for like 6 months. Yeah. Right? Now I have 6 months worth of toilet paper. And who's the real fucking asshole here? Right? Like, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to run out of toilet paper again. I'm not going to run out of paper towels. But then if it really straight up,
you're the asshole.
If it snowed, cool, I've got toilet paper. That's probably never going to happen again. It's probably not going to happen for 20 years or something like that.
It's probably going to happen like next Tuesday.
However, this year, I'm the motherfucker that continues to still have 20. Like, I bought it. I just went out and spent money.
Well, and if motherfuckers are hard up and it's really not out there anymore and you're sitting on a fucking half garage full of toilet paper.
Oh, fuck them, dude.
You don't tell nobody. Don't sell it.
No.
Those motherfuckers got in trouble when they did that. You remember that?
Why would I sell it? I gotta wipe my ass.
Those people that stockpiled it and then fucking tried to sell it for fucking 100 plus times what it was worth. Y'all don't remember when that happened?
Hey, that's capitalism. That's smart.
Yeah, they got in trouble though.
Why?
Natural disaster.
Oh, yikes!
Can't hike the prices up during a natural disaster.
I didn't hike the prices up. I introduced toilet paper at $150.
Here's what I'm saying. We saw some natural disasters. There was hurricanes and tornadoes and all kinds of shit. Motherfuckers were still marking up PlayStations.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they are.
What the fuck? I lived within 100 miles of a tornado. Therefore, I am entitled to a PlayStation 5 at cost.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm outraged.
Sell it.
So yeah, I ended up.
I'm just saying, if you get the toilet paper people in trouble, like how the fuck PlayStation people not in trouble?
You shouldn't get in trouble for hiking the prices of toilet paper. Now, if you're a store, yes, that's fucked up. But if you're a Joe that's like, look, I stock toilet paper. Seems like there's a toilet paper shortage right now. I'm willing to part with some toilet paper, but it's going to cost you. Dude, you can't get in trouble for that. That's capitalism.
Oh, that's the same thing with PlayStations. Fuck those guys, though.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh, you're okay with it?
Yeah.
Oh, you got $700 PlayStations?
I bought a PlayStation. Well, so the PlayStation I got at GameStop, but I had to like buy it in a package, so it came with like Madden and an extra controller or something. Like you had to buy it in that package. But I still got it at, MSRP or whatever for the whole package. But when Chop got married for his bachelor party, I got him a fucking PlayStation, right? That motherfucker.
Yeah.
Back then, whew. Yeah, so I paid a scalper a lot of money to fucking give me a PlayStation,
Props. They're still fucking impossible to find. The fact that you found one at GameStop is a miracle.
So that's why I bought it.
That's a Christmas miracle.
So I've done this. I've done this with a couple of things. I think I talked about this about the shotgun, right? They didn't sell Remington shotgun or Remington 870s for a while. Fucking, they just didn't have them. They were gone for 2 years. You couldn't buy a Remington 870, and I was like, "Fuck, man! I always wanted a Remington 870 because it's versatile. You can use it for just about anything. It's a good oh, you need a shotgun? Like, you know what I mean? It's it's just a fucking good shotgun. It's iconic. So I always told myself, if I ever see another Remington 870 12 gauge, I'm going to buy it. Period. And I saw it and I bought it. Same deal with the PlayStation, right? Once I realized that I couldn't get a PlayStation without paying somebody like $1,000 to find me a PlayStation, then it was like, all right, if I ever catch a PlayStation at the place, then I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
So my daughter, she got, goddamn, commercialism,
Yeah.
capitalism. So my daughter got some Pokemon cards.
Generational.
From McDonald's,
When you
right?
talk about Pokemon.
She got some Pokemon cards from McDonald's, and now all of a sudden she wants to collect Pokemon cards. So then it became like a thing where she does good in school or whatever. You know, I buy her a pack of Pokemon cards.
Turns out you can't buy Pokemon cards on the internet.
You can't. And you can't buy them at Walmart anymore either. So I started going to GameStop pretty much once a week. She gets 5 days, you know, good at school or whatever. We go to GameStop, we buy a pack of Pokemon cards. And
start teaching her to do bad shit.
So I was going.
He get you out of going to the GameStop once a week. Blake's like secretly, I wanted to go to the GameStop.
So I was going to GameStop about once a week, and I went on a Saturday or a Sunday or something one time, and I was like, "Yo, what's up with the PlayStation?" He was like, "Dude, as soon as they come in, they're fucking gone," you know. And I was like, "Well, when do they come in?" And he was like, "Thursdays." And I was like, "So if I come in on a Friday?" And he was like, "I don't know, maybe." And I was like, "All right, cool." Start going in on Fridays, right? Soon as I pick her up from school, she's like, "Look, I got 5 good days." I'm like, "Let's go," you know. And of course, every time for like the last 2 or 3 weeks, they've been like, "Nah, we don't have it." Well, anyway, go in, not even thinking about it, buying fucking Pokemon cards, just like normal.
Yeah, they don't have PlayStations here.
And then I'm waiting on like, I don't know, some dumb motherfucker asking a stupid question or something. And I'm walking around and I see a fucking PlayStation box, like the box in the fucking case. You know, it's locked, but in the case.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, they've got PlayStation. So I walk up to the front and I'm like, bro, do you have PlayStations? And he like did one of these, like he looked over both shoulders, was like, shut the fuck up, you know? And he was like, kind of under his breath, he was like, we have 2. And I was like, motherfucker, you have 1.
Yeah.
I'm buying that bitch right now. So I did.
So
Same thing.
You got one at Bryce.
Yeah.
Which is still fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's still expensive as fuck, but I don't know. Dude, I had my PS4 for what, like a decade? If this PS5 is going to last me a decade, then I'm all right with it. You know what I mean?
Dude, I had my PS4 for a hot minute, and then I gave it to my kids, and they've had it for a hot minute. It's been a long time.
And I bet they love it.
Dude, and honestly, the PS3 still gets kicked around.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's still good. Still works.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Whiskey and Whiskers website is up. So whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. If you'd like to support the show, there's links to our Patreon account with pledges starting at just $1 a month at whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. You can also find links to the show no matter how you choose to listen. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean, Pandora, Audible, everywhere, so go look us up. And there's live feeds to our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We're on the That's Not Canon Network. There's tons of great podcasts, no matter what you like to listen to. Most importantly, if you made it this far in the show, you're a bad motherfucker. Go to our website, whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. Talking to you, motherfucker. Go to our website, whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. Click that bad motherfucker link. Your donations keep the show going. This is what allows us to keep bringing that fire, keep drinking these bottles, and keep making you laugh. So go to the website, click the link, and subscribe. I'm articulating. There's some perks there too. Just saying. Go to whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com and donate to our Patreon. New episodes every Monday, new content all the time. We'll see you next week.